Let's create a simple program. Go back to the program mode and call up program 199, the default program. Press Edit to enter the program editor. Whenever you enter the program editor, you start out on the algorithm page. We'll talk more about the algorithms later. Notice that the two outside soft buttons say More. This is because there are many different pages in the program editor. By using the More buttons, you can cycle through different groups of soft buttons. For now, we'll stay with the first group of soft buttons and press Key Map. On this page, you'll select the key map, which will be the basic sound for this layer. Select key map number 4, the soft electric piano. So far, we have a one-layer program. Notice that the display says layer 1 of 1 in the upper right-hand corner. Let's create a second layer. Press the left More button once. Now press the soft button that says New Layer. The 2500 creates a second layer set to the same key map as layer 1. Notice that the display now says 2 of 2 in the upper right-hand corner. Let's change the key map for layer 2 to number 3, hard electric piano. Now if you play, you'll hear both samples together. To switch between layers, use the channel bank buttons to the left of the display. You can mute individual layers while you're editing. Notice that the program, setup, and quick access buttons are marked Mute 1, 2, and 3 in green. Pressing any one of these will mute that layer. In the case of programs which are more than 3 layers, then the Mute 1 button will solo the currently displayed layer, and the Mute 2 or 3 buttons will mute the currently displayed layer. Now press the right More button, and then press the Layer Soft button. This page contains some basic parameters that affect how the layer works. We are going to set things so that the program switches between the two layers with velocity. If you are not already on layer 1, switch it there with the channel bank button. The low velocity parameter is already set to triple P. Use the down arrow button to move the cursor to high velocity and change the value to MF. Now switch to the second layer. Leave the high velocity on triple forte and change the low velocity to F. Now by striking a key with different amounts of velocity, you can switch between the two layers. Notice that there are also other parameters for note range on this page. You can use these to create split programs by limiting the note range for each layer. There are many other things we could change, but we'll have to save that for the advanced programming section. For now, let's talk about naming and saving your program. Press the left More button twice, then press Name. You see the name of the original program, Default Program. Let's name our program E-Piano. The numeric keypad is used for naming. Each number has letters printed in green underneath the button. Each time you press the button, it cycles through those letters. Use the plus/minus button to change from upper to lower case. The left and right arrow buttons, along with the 2 arrow soft buttons, are used to move the cursor across the screen. You can use the delete buttons to erase characters, and insert will insert a space. Once you have named the program, press OK. Now press Save. The 2500 will choose the first blank number to save into. You can actually choose any number you want to save into. If a program already exists in the number you choose, the display changes to show the program in that location and asks you if you want to replace it. For now, let's just save it to a blank location. You have just created your first program. Press Exit to leave the program editor.
Since you can have up to 1,000 programs in memory, or for that matter setups, a very handy feature is included called Search String, which allows you to look up any of the programs or any of the setups just simply by pressing the Enter button and one of the 10 numeric keypad buttons. I can then type in a series of letters. In this case, I've typed in the word rock. When I say OK, it will find only those programs using the word rock. So now I can hold Enter and either hit the increment or decrement button, and that will scroll forwards or backwards through only those objects with the word rock in it. So I'll scroll just a few times, and the program I was looking for is right here.